Hello my loves, it's Kasha, Plannerista 101. Today we are planning in my catch-all planner, which is Wild Styled Classic Size Happy Planner. And it's for the week of August 3rd through the 9th. And if you watched my previous video, you know that I received the blue box. And I couldn't be more excited about this plan with me because that's what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using some of this tissue paper in my planner and creating a whole spread with it. So before I begin, I just wanted to say thank you to all of my subscribers. You guys are amazing. If you are visiting my channel, I would love for you to click that subscribe button and notification bell and become a part of my planner family. I would truly love to have you here. So now I'm gonna cut the tissue paper and make sections out of that so I can put it in my planner. I wanted to see if I could use a cutter to see if it would just make it so straight and I wouldn't have to worry about that. So let's see what happens. I'll show you what happens. Tissue paper is very, very delicate, so it's not the easiest way to do this. So I go ahead and do it and it starts ripping right away. So I lift it up and I don't want to waste that piece. So I go from the other side and I go very slowly and it still rips. So just be careful and maybe cut it with scissors or put it on a cutting mat and cut it with an X-Acto knife. I think that'll be better. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut another piece with just scissors and I think that'll be good. And that'll be for this side. Just want to make sure it covers all of the boxes for me, which it does. So that piece is big enough and now I can put my tissue paper away. Are you guys obsessed with this tissue paper as much as I am? Oh my gosh, these florals are to die for. And the fact that they're black and white, it just makes them so much more attractive to me. So I try to white out my lines with a Sakura Jelly Roll, and that didn't work very well. I'm not sure if that pen has something stuck or what happened, and I didn't have the patience to sit and restart it. So I went ahead, used whiteout tape instead. If you received the boom box or the 5-year anniversary box, because I don't know what to, we had a boom box already, so I'm not sure what to call this. If you received it, what's your favorite thing out of there? Like, do you have a favorite? If you could only get one thing out of that box, what would you get? And I have to be honest, I didn't think I'm gonna be as big of a fan of the black discs as I am. I put them on my planner and they're amazing. I'm not sure why I didn't have black discs prior. I should have just gotten them. I mean, especially because I have the black snap-on cover, it just looks so professional and polished. I truly love it. Okay, and I'm gonna be using a Zig memory system pen adhesive. And it's very precise, and yes, it's blue and it dries clear, so you know when it's dry because it changes colors. So I just made a whole bunch of different little marks on there, and I'm going to place the paper on top. Like so. And I think that looks great. Oh, I'm already excited about the spread. So that's another trick that you could do. You could reuse every tissue paper that comes from Happy Planner and put it in your planner into your spreads. You can decorate a sheet that, like an extra page that you're making for your planner. You can put this on your covers, you can laminate it, you can put it on like a clear sheet of paper and make a divider. There's a ton of ideas that you could make. I'm gonna be making more stuff with this. I just wanted to, the minute I got it, I wanted to make the spread, and I knew that this is what I wanted to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how that's gonna look. So I'm gonna white out the rest of the lines on the other side. I want all of the flowers to be on the bottom, kind of encircling the planner, and I do want them in a box. I know I could have extended it, but I did want it in a box. I think it will be like a cleaner focus point. And with this one, I'm just making dots because I don't want the glue to come out like it did on the other side. So that will be enough to keep it in place. I just made the corners a little bigger. Everything else I think is great. So I decided that I want them facing this way. And I have my metal ruler. Excuse me, this is a part of the memory set that I purchased. That's also in my description box. You guys can always look in there. And this is an amazing precision pen. This cuts this tissue paper so well without damaging it. You will see when I lift, only the parts that I cut will come off. So that was the piece that was already kind of broken. So I'm gonna remove that tiny little piece in just a bit. I'm gonna do the side. There we go. I think that's beautiful. And then the bottom of the page, same thing, just cut it out. You can see the line, the bottom line through it, so you can just cut it according to that. I'm gonna run it twice because I did it so gently because I don't want the tissue to rip. Like I said, I couldn't wait a minute longer once I saw this tissue. So I got the box yesterday and I'm filming this the next day. And I probably would have filmed it the day I received the box, but I've been pretty busy, so there we go. And you can also free hand cut if you want to. You don't have to use a ruler. For me, it just makes the edges a little bit more clean. And for me, aesthetics are pretty important. So I just wanted to make sure that everything is pretty accurate. Okay, so now we have, that's the bottom of the page. I am obsessed. I hope you are too. And now I actually think that I'm not going to be using a sidebar for this week. I am off, so I'm not physically working. So if I don't work, I have way less things to do. This way I could still use the whole sidebar. So we will figure out how to cover that up. And we'll go from there, but I am pretty obsessed with this, like I said. So this is the tiny sticker book. I just went through it to see if there's any stickers that I wanted to use in here. But before I do that, I want to cover up the sidebar. Like I said, as I was flipping through it, I was already deciding that I want to cover the sidebar with the same graphic. So I'm just cutting a small piece freehand with scissors. And I'm gonna put it on the sidebar. For all of my wild style lovers here, have any of you figured out how to cover up that line underneath the months? Like where the August is? Because if I white it out, it's gonna white out part of August. I don't want to do that. So I haven't figured that out. So I've been leaving them as they are or covering them completely and renaming them. But I wonder if there's a way of doing this somehow without really damaging the month. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna use that precision knife again and cut it right on the line to make sure that this is separated, and look how beautifully that came off. I finally figured out how much pressure I need to apply to do a tissue paper, and I'm gonna cut it right underneath August, so August is still visible. And now I'm just gonna take my scissors and I'm gonna cut right at the edge. Like so. And there we go. That's the result of this. And now I'm gonna go ahead and glue the little top up because I cut a little bit more than anticipated. Oh, I'm obsessed with this already. I think this will be one of my all-time favorite spreads. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do my checklists, and I'm gonna fast forward through this so you guys don't have to watch this for hours with me. Just correcting the edge really quick because there's a tiny bit sticking out and a little edge is peeling up, and I don't want that to be folded in case it goes in my planner. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue making checklists for every single day, and I'm gonna alternate them, one up, one down. I think that will give it a balanced look. So here we go. I hope you guys are excited as I am about this. Because again, like I said, when I saw this tissue paper right away, I knew that I'm gonna use every single bit of this. I'm gonna see if I can correct that little black. I will wait probably until it dries so it doesn't smear, and I'll go from there. So now we're done with checklists. We need some focus boxes for each day. So I'm gonna go ahead and figure this out. I love this monochrome spread. I really do. Look at these stickers. Oh my gosh. I am obsessed with this. I am like absolutely obsessed with this. So here is the one of the stickers to kind of bring the flowers to the top. And I love that all of the flowers are the same design. It's not like you have 5 different florals. It's pretty much the same flowers over and over and over again. And I truly like this. Like, okay, so that's in. Now I'm gonna grab the functional sticker book and see if there is any stickers in there that I could use for this as well. So during my unboxing, I did a flip through of this. So if you want to go ahead and go see that video. I also had several other goodies in there with it. So that's pretty exciting. And I wanted to use circles for my focus boxes. They're very, very dark and they're just so, they like pop off the page. So I thought that's kind of awesome to incorporate. I think that's too many circles, so I'm gonna figure this out in just 1 second. So I'm using my undo. So I wet the sticker, and then it comes with this little spatula that's attached to the bottle that you just scrape up. like so, and they come off and your stickers are saved, and you can, they're still adhere to things after they are dry. So it's pretty awesome that we're able to save stickers like that, especially from collections like this one where I know it's going to be extremely limited because of the fact that they're not remaking any more of those, at least for now, from what they said. So okay, and then I need a sticker for Wednesday, and I think I want to use something from the tiny sticker book with a floral design like I did on Thursday, and I think that'll be it. So they said that sticker book is awesome. Okay, so I found a very similar one with a smaller flower, and I'm gonna put that on the Wednesday, and look at that undo, it already dried and it's pretty much back to normal. That little piece in the corner is still damp, but other than that, look, it's perfect. So I'm just gonna go ahead and place that on top, and that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you loved this video as much as I did. I loved creating this for you guys and for myself. And I'm gonna pop it back into my planner, and look, black discs. Did you guys see that? So amazing. So I am super excited about this, and I hope you are too. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.